Postbox Pat, welcome back to a brand new video. I'm going to be going over every little bit of detail you need to know about cars and the official release date officially confirmed by Fortnite, because we know that cars are coming into the game very, very soon, and I cannot wait to host custom games with you guys and go around in cars. So if you want to join them custom games live when cars come in, make sure you are joining the Discord and let me know in the comments your epic name so we can get ready to go and obviously have everyone ready for them games. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I cannot wait to host that with you guys. It's going to be awesome. But before we get into it, smash like if you're excited to drive cars, and let's start off with the release date, and we're going to go over every little bit of information for you guys as well, so make sure you're watching that so you know everything about cars, so you can beat all your friends and be the first one to get everything and know everything about cars and just be a pro already in cars. So the release date officially from Fortnite is the 5th of August. You can see it here officially confirmed in their Twitter post, which is absolutely awesome. So that's really interesting. But before we get into it, smash the subscribe. Roughly 80% of you guys that watch the content aren't a subscriber, so make sure you do become a subscriber. It's free, guys, and obviously if you're regularly returning to the channel for information and you enjoy legit content and legit information, it's a good place to be at, and it's a great place to understand everything in the Fortnite universe. Okay, so I've got some more information regarding news in the Fortnite community. It's rumored that the dummy skin could be coming into the item shop very, very soon. We've seen that all about, and I know a lot of people are excited for the dummy skin. It's not 100% confirmed when that's going to be appearing though. But some more interesting side notes just before we get into some of the big information regarding obviously all of the changes coming into the game and all of the car changes. I wanted to show off these 3 points which we've got here, which are quite exciting. So the first one is this one here. The actual speed thermometers that are in the game, or the speedometers in the sweaty sands area, aren't actually destroyable, which potentially means that cars are coming in as well, and obviously confirms it further. So that's really nice to see. Then we also see here that your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man for the Marvel game, by the way, is coming only to PlayStation. So if you're getting the Marvel game, Marvel Avengers, on Xbox, obviously you're not going to gain access to Spider-Man. So that's an interesting DLC there being added into post-launch on that side. Very interesting. That will definitely change a lot of people's opinions on which console they're going to be buying this game on. I think it's a really biased decision now across the board, really giving PlayStation the upper hand there. Definitely something which I should probably talk about in one of my Xbox v PlayStation videos. And finally, the little topic I've got before we jump into some more car information is this one from Samsung Mobile US. You can see that they've officially confirmed there's going to be an event on the 5th of August, which is the same day of cars in Fortnite. Are we going to see another Fortnite skin announced here or some sort of collaboration? I don't 100% want to confirm it, but it is a potential. So keep that on your radars as well. Expect some Fortnite news maybe then as well. So some really interesting stuff leading up to all this. Okay, jumping into back onto some car information for you all, because I know a lot of you are excited for it. Here are some more information and more topics about cars coming into Fortnite. You can see here on screen right now, we have the amount of metal you can gain from actually hitting stuff, similar to the Brute. I think that's cool. You know, imagine getting a bunch of metal just from harvesting using your car. I could not imagine actually working in Fortnite, but by the looks of it, it looks like that potentially could be a thing, which I think is really exciting. You can also see you'll also be able to tire skid, which is about a mid speed of 20. So it looks like speed is going to be very important for these cars, and 20 is going to be pretty fast. You'll also be able to brake skid around mid speed at 10. So that's going to be like a standard skid, so a smaller skid, and the big skid's going to be at speed 20. And then there'll also be handbrakes that are usable. I'm guessing that's if you're on a hill, and also for the skids. So that's really exciting. For anyone interested in cars, you can tell all your friends when you're in game there's going to be skidding features, and you're going to be able to do different amounts. You're going to be able to do donuts, obviously at a higher speed, and you're going to be able to do like linear turns at a slower speed, which is going to give the cars a lot of creativity. I think there's going to be a lot of stuff to these cars. I don't think they're going to be like a simple ATK, which is just push and go. I think there's going to be a little bit more complication around these. I'll definitely be making a few videos on them when they do pop, by the way, guys. Okay, you can also see that max speed for the vehicles between all of them will be between 28 and 45. I'm assuming that 28 will probably be for the truck, the max speed, and the small car, the Whiplash, will be at around 48, the supercar, the sports car. So that's going to be cool. I think that's going to be, 45 is going to be a super fast speed, and a lot of people should be hyped for that. Imagine driving at that speed in the Fortnite universe. It's going to be crazy. So you can also see the vehicles will have around 500 health. We've also already discussed that. The HP looks like it's going to be higher on the truck side, and obviously the smaller vehicles are going to have less HP. And apparently you'll be able to eject from your vehicle after being hit for 50 damage. Maybe worded wrong. I'm assuming probably when you're on 50 HP left, you can then eject. I don't know though, maybe you can eject straight after taking 50 damage. Who knows exactly how that's going to work. It depends on the amount of HP, 100% confirmed on the vehicles. You'll also be able to hit players using your vehicles as well, but it won't actually eliminate them, it'll only actually impulse them away. And you can also refuel using gas pumps and obviously the petrol jerry cans, which are going to be situated in different locations all over the map. So that's going to be really cool for anyone interested in that. And apparently on explosion, your vehicle is going to do 800 damage to buildings and 200 damage to players at close range. So that's pretty exciting. For those wondering about that, that's definitely going to change up the meta a little bit. So obviously you can't run people with the cars, it impulses them away. So you're going to have to either make the car explode, which is probably only going to happen from taking damage, unless you can stick C4 or explosive to it, which could be interesting if you could do that to the car. So I'm very excited for that. Then we also have deal 50 damage to players at long range as well for the damage. So that's like a medium thing. Obviously when the mech exploded, you basically got eliminated when you were close to it, and then when you were further away, you didn't get eliminated. So that's really interesting to see how that actually plays out, and obviously how the cars are going to work. We'll have to wait and see the exact boundaries. We can't 100% confirm that just yet. So if you're excited for cars, like I said, smash like. I'm generally really hyped to see where this is all going to go in the Fortnite universe and the whole community across the board, because you can see all the vehicles there. You can see we've got from taxis and so much more in this little preview here. All right, I'm going to pop us back into some creative footage here that you can see that actually shows off what vehicles will be drivable. Now most of the ones that will be drivable will be these sedans, and these are all going to be the different colorways you can get, and maybe potentially the Jeep style vehicle. It hasn't been confirmed if this is going to be drivable or not. Obviously we'll see on Wednesday when all this stuff does get added in. Is this going to be drivable or not? Okay, so let's go over some details about the cars. Now I created these a while back, so I thought over them and re-update them for you guys. So here is the sports car. Now you can see that the stats on the sports car are the weaker one of the cars. However, the speed is going to be super fast. Its tank is going to hold a total of 100 fuel. We're not too sure on how the fuel consumption is going to work. Is it going to be per second, per meter, per 100 meters, or is it just going to be generally over time for the longer that you're in the car? We don't 100% know. But you can see that the driving use uses around 0.375 and the boosting uses around 5 fuel. So that's an interesting topic. And also we've got the damage leak at 2. Now if we move on to the basic sedan, which is also going to be one of the Fortnite cars, and we'll probably see them tease this out on their Twitter as well, we can see that the basic sedan itself has some similar stats to the other cars. We can see that it's got a little bit more HP than the sports car, coming in at 1000 HP. It's got an average speed, so a little bit faster. It's also, its tank itself is going to hold 100, so the same as the sports. It's going to drive a little bit of the same, 0.5, a bit more than the sports car use wise, but not too bad. And the boost is going to be the same, and the damage leak is also the same. Now going on to the next one, which is the semi truck. This is going to be one of the bigger vehicles. I can't wait to drive this over at Truckosaurus, but this one is actually having a little bit unknown on its HP. The truck itself is going to be one of the slower trucks, and you can also see the tank is going to hold similar amounts to the other ones with 100, and its usage is going to be a lot less than the other cars at 0.33, and its boosting, however, it's going to be a lot more, obviously because it's a bigger truck. It's going to need more fuel to power the boost, and that's going to work there. The damage is going to be the same on the leak as well. And finally we have the pickup truck, which actually is probably the medium health. It's going to have like more health than the cars, but probably less health than the truck, coming in around 1500 HP. This one can also carry up to 4 players, and you can shoot out the windows as well, which is really awesome. It's going to have an average speed. Its tank is going to hold 150, so its tank is also bigger than all the other ones as well. But I'm assuming the semi truck might change its stats, and if any of the stats do change, I'll be sure to fill out these little charts for you guys so we can cover them and get all the details for yourself and all the community out there on the cars and stuff like that. So this one holds 4 just like the sedan, and obviously the driving use is at 0.75, so it's actually at the highest use out of all of the vehicles on its fuel consumption, and its boost is 9 and its damage leak is 2. This is probably because it's got like more to carry. It might even be able to carry more than 4 people. You might be able to jump on the back as well. I don't know why you'd do that, maybe in Team Rumble or something, but I'm pretty sure cars will probably be disabled in Team Rumble. But anyway, cars are going to be awesome. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Like they say on their tweet, it's not just a name, it's a warning. It's absolutely crazy to think the Fortnite Joyride, obviously the Whiplash vehicle, is just going to be the fastest one, and I know so many people are going to love that vehicle. I think generally that everybody is going to be razzing around in that car, just absolutely trashing over tons and tons of people. So it's going to be cool to see that get added into the Fortnite Battle Royale universe. So one busy week for us all in the community, one really exciting time, and obviously this is when time is going to tell, and obviously everything is going to get mega big as we lead up to this huge Fortnite event which is taking place. I can't wait to do streams with you guys with obviously these kind of cars. It's not really an event but a release, should I say. So yeah, a little preview there for you guys. Also obviously regarding the crash dummy, which I know a lot of you are excited for, this is potentially going to be actually driving the cars. I have a theory that when you're on solo, he will actually take over and drive the cars. Not 100% confirmed, but it might actually be the case. We just have to wait and see how that's all going to play out with the crash dummy. I don't know 100%. Obviously we'll find more details on that as we get closer and closer to the release. And also for those wondering as well, here's a little preview of potentially what cars will look like in the game. You've got kind of this preview that I've created in creative here for you guys by getting really good shots and angles of it. So that's potentially how cars are going to drive and how the vibe is going to be for them. Now I know a few people have also leaked some gameplay of cars in the past. I'll put that in here as well, so you can see another point of view of what cars could look like in game. So you get a bunch of different point of views. So that's really nice. And obviously the jerry cans themselves are going to look like this in game on screen here. So that's how they're going to play out, and you're going to be able to find them and use them to refuel your cars. And the mechanics have also been shown off in a previous video of mine on how that's going to work. So they're just going to be very simple. You're just going to be able to pick them up and refuel your car with them and refuel them at gas pumps. So very interesting. I hope races are going to work all right. Well, obviously I'll keep you guys updated on that and how streams are going to work and stuff. Can't wait to get you guys in for some custom games and even on the Discord side. So yeah, smash the like, smash the subscribe. If you're new around here, do consider sticking around. It really does mean the world to me, and it's all legit content and real content here. So you found a really good source if you're new to the channel, and if you happen to have made it right to the end and you are new, congratulations, you found a cool place. And yeah, just smash subscribe if you want.